morning, Chair. Good morning, honorable members, and good morning, permanent secretaries. My name is Chiluba Benson Chimpinde. I'm the Director of Finance.
It's permanent witness. You can use that microphone near you there.
Thank you very much. Good morning. My name is Azidni Banda, the Internal Auditor for Mungwi Town Council.
Thank you so much. We can now go to our permanent witness.
Good morning, Honorable Chairperson. Good morning, honorable members of the committee. Good morning, Mungwi Town Council, and welcome to this committee. My name is Sira Nyirenda, Director of Audits in Northern Province, Kasama. Thank you.
Good morning, Chair, and good morning, members of the committee. My name is William Chivesa, Assistant Director, Office of the Auditor General, Kasama. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, everyone. My name is Simon Munyama from the Planning and Research Department, Office of the Auditor General.
Good morning. My name is Linda Sinyani from the Planning and Research Department in the Office of the Auditor General. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Permanent witness from the Ministry of Finance.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, honorable members of the committee. Good morning, CS and the team. My name is Mulenga Chama, coming from the Office of Accountant General.
Good morning, Chairperson. Good morning, honorable members of Parliament. My name is Katulwende Matthews from the Office of the Controller of Internal Audit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ministry of Local Government.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning to you. Good morning, honorable members of Parliament. Mungwi Town Council, you're welcome, and good morning to you. My name is Joyce Kubansa from Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Office of the Clerk.
Thank you, Chair, and good morning. My name is Maxwell Cheka from the Office of the Clerk.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning. My name is Tokozile Chaponda from the Office of the Clerk.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Masiliso Muyangwa from the Office of the Clerk. Thank you.
Good morning. Emmanuel Walia from the Office of the Clerk.
Thank you so much. I now wish to call upon the honorable members of the committee, starting with the honorable member of Parliament for Mitete.
Chair, thank you so much. Mungwi, you are welcome. Mutelo Mishek, MP for Mitete constituency. Your humble servant and a member to this committee.
The honorable member of
Feel
Parliament
free.
for Sakile.
Thank you, Chair. Mungwi Town Council, good morning and welcome to the Committee on Local Government. Kalabo Pavuma is my name. I represent the people of Sakile constituency, Kitwe in the Copper Belt.
The honorable MP for Kaumbwe.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Mungwi Town Council. I am Honorable Dr. Aaron Mwanza, Member of Parliament for Kaumbwe constituency in Petauke District of the Eastern Province. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The honorable member of Parliament for Mangango.
Thank you so much, Chair. Good morning to you. Morning, fellow honorable members of Parliament. Morning, our permanent witnesses, and good morning, Mungwi Town Council. Also morning, our viewers and the listeners out there. This is Lohamba Mwene, representing the good people of Mangango, and I'm a member on this committee. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The honorable MP for Dondumwezi.
Chair, I'm very grateful. Good morning, Mungwi Town Council, and you are welcome. I'm Singombe Edgar, representing Dundumwezi constituency in Kalomo, Southern Province. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The honorable MP for Kalulushi.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, Mungu. My name is Kampamba Mlenga, Member of Parliament for the good people of Kalulushi on the Copper Belt. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. The honorable MP for Siavonga.
Chair, good morning. Good morning, permanent witnesses. Mungwi Town Council, good morning. Morning, colleagues. My name is Mulunda Darius, Member of Parliament for Siavonga constituency and a member of this committee. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you so much. CS and your team, my name is Christopher Shakafuswa. I'm Member of Parliament for Mandevu constituency. And Mandevu constituency is here where you are. we host the National Assembly of Zambia. So you are welcome to Mandevu constituency. I'm the vice chairperson of the committee and privileged to chair this session. I wish to call upon you on behalf of the committee to make your submission.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Before I proceed, I seek your permission to make a bit of some changes to my report.
Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Page 5 of my report, on other receipts, that is number 6.
Yes.
Where it says repayment for empowerment grant, supposed to read repayment for empowerment loans. Instead of grants, it's supposed to be loans.
Okay, just read.
Just
so that
on
we'll
the
follow
cause
you.
of the query, other receipts, that is number 6. Management wishes to state that the collection on other receipts was bank interest and loan repayment for empowerment loans, not grants.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Then page 15.
Page 15. Yes.
On local area plans developed. On the cause of the query, during the period of audit, the local area plan, that's how it's supposed to read. The local area plan, instead of the district investment, was not in place as management was still finalizing the development of the IDP in which the local area plan will be aligned. Those are the changes that I wish to submit.
Please go ahead.
Then again on the same page, under local economic development strategy in place, cause of the query, during the period of audit, the local economic development strategy, that's how it's supposed to read. The local development strategy was not in place as management was still finalizing the development of the IDP in which the local, again we proceed to page 16, local development strategy will be aligned to. May I proceed with the report, sir?
Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Number A is on specific audit findings. That is budget, income, and expenditure. That is page 2. We move to page 3. Management response. Management acknowledges the auditor's observation and wishes to state that variance in the budget was due to uncollected revenue from locally generated funds and funds deducted from local government equalization funds at source by the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. Number 1, revenue. That is local taxes. The variance is 174,995. Cause of the query, there was low compliance towards the payment of property rates. In addition, Ministry of Finance did not remit personal levy deduction from employees under government payroll. Action taken. Management wishes to submit that interventions were instituted to correct property rates arrears through door-to-door sensitization when delivering demand notices to the property payers. Management also carried out sensitization activities on community radio station, public address system, and public notices. Management has written to Payroll Management and Establishment Control System, that is PEMIC, on the non-remittance of personal levy. Fees and charges, Mr. Chairman. Cause of the query, management wishes to state that some of the budget items under fees and charges underperformed, such as service charges and lease of council transport, because the earmarked plots for allocation were encroached by certain families who claimed it to be their ancestral land, whereas council equipment, that is tipper truck and a grader, broke down during the financial year. Action taken. Management has since formed task force on revenue collection. Management has further carried out sensitization activities on community radio station, public address system, and public notices. Management has repaired the grader and planned to procure a new tipper truck in the year 2025. Number 3, licenses. Management wishes to state that despite holding public sensitization meetings as well as public notices on the importance of dog registration and vaccination, the general public still did not comply. Action taken. Dog cropping exercise was conducted and sensitization meetings were held. Number 4, Chair. Levies. Management wishes to state that the under-collection on levies was due to an anticipation of demand on the Sun levy, where we had negative responses due to construction works taking place within and outside Mungwi district. Action taken. Management wishes to state that the budget for 2025 has been adjusted downwards. Permits, that's number 5, cause of the query. Management wishes to state that the under-collection on permits was because there was no herbalist permit issued for the period under review. Action taken. Management carried out sensitization activities and adjusted the budget for 2025 downwards. Number 6, other receipts. Cause of query. Management wishes to state that the correction on the other receipts was bank interest and loan repayment for empowerment loans issued to beneficiaries from CDF revolving bank accounts. Action taken. Management wishes to state that the budget for 2025 has been adjusted upwards. Chair, number 7, commercial venture, cause of query. Management wishes to state that the positive correction on commercial venture was due to the renovation of Ilamphia Guest House, that is bar, rooms, and kitchen, which are now operational. Action taken. Management wishes to state that the budget for 2025 has been adjusted upwards. Number 8, local government equalization fund, cause of the query. The underfunding on local government equalization was due to deduction amounting to 245,018 kwacha, which was meant for statutory contributions to LASIF and Zulao. Action taken. Management wishes to state that ledgers were updated taking into account of funds deducted at source. Chair, number 9, on other grants, 300,000. The cause of the query. The underfunding on other grants amounting to 300,000 was grant in lieu of rates, which was not remitted to the council for the period under review. Action taken, Chair. Management wrote to Minister of Local Government and Road Development requesting for the funds. Number 2, failure to spend. Cause of query. The unspent funds at the time of audit amounting to 7,202,277 were balances towards committed capital projects under 20% local government equalization, Mungwi Modern Market, Trarad projects, Ilamphia Rest House, Electoral Commission funds, and General Operation funds. Number B, capital projects under 20% local government equalization funds. The unspent funds amounting to 931,251 kwacha 42 ngwe were committed funds towards ongoing capital projects. Number B, Mungwi Modern Market. The unspent funds amounting to 6,163,629 kwacha 60 ngwe were committed funds towards construction of Mungwi Modern Market capital projects. Number C, Trarad projects. The unspent funds amounting to 66,966 kwacha 49 ngwe were committed funds towards project monitoring of Trarad projects. Number D, Ilamphia Rest House. The unspent funds amounting to 2,302 kwacha 54 ngwe were committed funds towards commercial venture operation. Number E, Electoral Commission of Zambia. The unspent funds amounting to 85 kwacha were committed funds towards bank charges. Number F, general operation funds. The unspent funds amounting to 38,041 kwacha 65 ingwe were committed funds towards general council service delivery. Action taken, Chair. Management wishes to state that all the funds have been spent. See Appendix 1. Remedial measure. The local authority will continue to review revenue enhancement strategies to ensure the attainment of the set targets and also help prepare a more realistic budget using an updated database and trend analysis. Management will also endeavor to spend all the funds received within the financial year. Number B, audit of annual performance. B1, adverse performance on revenue collection.
You can skip this one and go to B. You go to 11, page 11 to state the query.
Okay.
And proceed to page 13 for your specific response.
Thank you very much, Chair. Community projects completed.
Go to 11.
Page 11.
To state the query.
Okay. Thank you for the guidance, Chair. 11, Roman numeral 2, deliverable targets stroke outputs not achieved. Then we move on to page 11.
Page 13.
Oh, page 13, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, Chair. Committee projects completed, achieved 80%. Cause of query, the set annual target of 5 community projects to be completed in the period under review could not be met, mainly due to lengthy procurement processes, e.g. contract clearance and challenges in accessibility to construction site due to the deplorable state of feeder roads leading to construction sites. Kindly note that majority of the approved projects commenced during the rain season. Action taken. Management has since managed to complete the 5 community projects in accordance with the set budget target. Youth club, groups, cooperatives, funded grants, 38%. Cause of query, the target could not be met due to budget constraint. Action taken. Management to set target in accordance with the budgetary allocation. Women clubs, groups, cooperatives, funded grants, 89%. The target could not be met due to budget constraints. Management to set target in accordance with the budgetary allocation. Youth clubs, groups, cooperatives supported with loans, 33%. The target was not met as there were a limited number of youth-owned companies, stroke enterprises, stroke cooperatives who applied for empowerment loans. Action taken. Management conducted sensitization to ensure youth apply for empowerment loans. Women clubs, groups, cooperatives funded with loans, 10%. Cause of query, the target could not be met as there were a few registered women's companies, through clubs, through cooperative and enterprises applying for loans. Action taken. Management has conducted sensitization to encourage women to register their businesses and apply for empowerment loans. Pupils supported with bursaries, 29%. Cause of query, despite sensitization and awareness programs, management through the CDF committee received 377 applications for secondary boarding bursary and recommended 371 for approval. Action taken. Due to increased sensitization programs, management has since recorded an exponential uptake in the number of secondary bursary applications. Number of market committee elections held, 50%. Chair, cause of the query, the target could not be achieved due to financial constraints. Action taken. Management has planned to conduct market committee elections for the remaining markets. conduct stakeholder engagement meetings, 25%. The target could not be achieved due to financial constraints. Action taken. Management has planned to conduct stakeholder engagement meeting as per mandate. Special council meetings conducted. Cause of query, the target could not be achieved due to financial constraint. Council combined the item that was supposed to be presented to special council meeting to ordinary full council. Action taken, management has planned to implement the program in 2025 budget. Integrated development plan in place, 0%. Cause of the query, Chair. During the time of audit, management was still finalizing the development of the IDP. Action taken, the integrated development plan has been completed and approved. WDC's trend in cross-cutting issues. Cause of the query, the target set was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken, management has conducted training of the ward development committee in all the remaining 6 wards. Youth-friendly spaces created. Cause of the query, during the audit period, management was grappling with financial capacity to create and promote youth-friendly spaces that would curtail unaccepted standards of behavior, enable counseling for mentally distorted youth. Action taken, currently the local authority is utilizing the Mungwi District Health Hospital and the Baptist Church Hospital as a way of actualizing and fulfilling its obligation to create youth-friendly spaces. District projects monitored. Cause of the query, Chair, the target was not met due to late implementation of district projects. Suffice to say, most of the district projects were implemented in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Action taken. Monitoring of district projects has since been intensified in all the 15 wards of Marole constituents to ensure that project implementation runs smoothly and all challenges are identified and addressed with the appropriate interventions as soon as possible. Inspection on planning permission conducted. Cause of the query, Chair. During the period under review, the position of the town planner was vacant. This rendered the department to be understaffed and less efficient. Action taken. The position of the town planner has since been filled up and all physical and land-related activities works are on course and progressing well. Boundary marking exercise undertaken. Cause of the query, Chair. During the period under review, the position of the town planner was vacant. This rendered the department to be understaffed and less efficient. Action taken, Chair. Boundary marking and updating of the layout plan has since been undertaken. See Appendix 1. Local area plans developed. Cause of the query, Chair. During the period of audit, the local area plan was not in place as management was still finalizing the development of the IDP in which the local area plan would be aligned to. Action taken, Chair. Management finalized the preparation of the IDP, which was approved by the Ministry of Local Government and made a provision in the 2025 budget to undertake the exercise. Geographical Information System, GIS unit established. Cause of the query, Chair. During the period under review, management could not procure the GIS unit due to financial constraints. Action taken. Management has made budget provision in the 2025 budget. Conduct business shows, that is trade, agriculture and tourism. Chair, the target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. Management has planned to undertake the activities in 2025 budget. District investment profile in place. Cause of the query, Chair. During the period of audit, the district investment plan was not in place as management was still finalizing the development of the IDP, in which the investment profile will be aligned to. Action taken, Chair. Management has managed to develop the investment profile. local economic development strategy in place. Cause of the query, Chair. During the period of audit, the local economic development strategy was not in place as management was still finalizing the development of the IDP, in which the local economic development strategy will be aligned to. Action taken. Management has planned to undertake the development of the local development strategy in the year 2025. Tonnage of waste collected, 93%. The targeted tonnage of solid waste was not met due to constant breakdown of solid waste equipment, that is a tractor. Action taken. Management has since repaired and continuously serviced the tractor. We have also procured a TLB for the purposes of solid waste management. And in cases when the tractor is down, the council hires a private vehicle to collect the garbage. Kilometers of drainages desilted, 10%. Cause of the query, the set annual target of 100 kilometers of drainages to be desilted was unrealistic. Mungwi district only has a combined total of 10 kilometers of concrete line drainage that are annually desilted. Action taken, Chair. Mungwi Town Council has since desilted a combined total of 10 kilometers of concrete lined drainages across the district, representing 100% targeted with regards to the total kilometers of drainages to be desilted in the district. Number of dogs registered. Cause of the query, Chair. Management wishes to state that despite holding public sensitization meeting as well as public notices on the importance of dog registration and vaccination, the general public did not still comply. Action taken. Dog cropping exercise was conducted and sensitization meeting was held. Market ablution block rehabilitated. Cause of the query, the set annual target to rehabilitate the main market ablution block within the period under review could not be met due to court injunction of encroachment on the plot where the ablution block was built. Action taken, Chair. Management wishes to state that the council has since provided alternative water-borne toilets close to Mungwi main market as a short-term measure to provide sanitation facilities to the marketeers. Streetlights rehabilitated. Cause of the query, the set annual target of 15 streetlights to be rehabilitated within the period under review could not be met as the number of streetlights earmarked for rehabilitation had 40 and defective charge controllers. Sourcing of the right and compatible charge controllers for said streetlights proved to be difficult. Action taken. Management wishes to state that a total of 20 streetlights have since been rehabilitated and are fully functional. Number of marriage certificates issued. Cause of the query, management acknowledges the auditor's observation and wishes to state that the community is still accustomed to customary marriages despite sensitization. Action taken. Continued sensitization on the importance of statutory marriages on various platforms. Number of new preschools registered with the council. Cause of the query, Chair, the target was not met as there were no new preschools which were opened in the period under review. Action taken. The set target has been adjusted according to the number of registered preschools in the district. Vulnerable households supported. Cause of the query, Chair, the target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. Management has since planned to support vulnerable households in order to live up to its obligation. Fire unit in place. Cause of the query, Chair, management acknowledges the auditor's observation and wishes to state that the recruitment of firefighters was suspended until further notice by the Local Government Service Commission as guided in the letter dated 29th August 2023 with reference number LGSC/101/4. Action taken, Chair. Management has budgeted for recruitment of fire officers in the year 2025. Council police officers trained. Cause of the query, Chair. Management acknowledges the auditor's observation. However, management could not send council police officers due to the fact that there was no prior advertisement for the training by the Local Government Training Institute, being the institution mandated to conduct such trainings in conjunction with the Delhi Police College. Action taken. Management planned to sponsor 4 council police officers for training at Chalimbana Local Government Training Institute, and 2 officers are passing out on Friday, 7th February 2025. National events commemorated. Cause of the query, Chair. The target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. Management has planned to undertake all the activities in 2025 budget. Staff trained. Cause of the query, Chair. The target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. Officers were allowed to go on paid study leave. Systems/operations automated. Cause of the query. The target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. Management has planned to undertake the activities in 2025 budget. Percentage reduction in institutional debt. Chair, the target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. Management has developed payment plan. Percentage increase in revenue collection. Chair, there was low compliance towards the payment of fees and charges. Action taken. Management wishes to submit that interventions were instituted to collect the outstanding property rates through door-to-door sensitization when delivering demand notices to the property payers. Management carried out sensitization activities on community radio station, public address system, and public notices. Number of e-services introduced. Cause of the query, Chair. The target was not met due to inadequate financial resources. Action taken. The management has planned to undertake the activities in 2025 budget. Management will continue to review revenue enhancement strategies to ensure the attainment of the set targets and also help prepare a more realistic target. See Appendix 2. Number C, management of assets. C1, failure to maintain /service movable assets. Cause of the query, Chair. Management wishes to acknowledge the auditor's observation and wish to state that at the time of audit, 2 out of 3 cited movable assets were already under repair. The other one had already been assessed with regards to the repairs and services needed, awaiting availability of funds to carry out the said repair works. Action taken, Chair. Management has since repaired 2 out of the 3 cited assets, that is the motor grader XGMC GR200 and the AG200 Yamaha motorbike, which are now back on the road. Management has also since provided a budget line in the 2025 budget to repair and service the remaining cited movable assets, that is the Massey Ferguson tractor. Management will ensure that maintenance, service, repair and repair of all movable assets are properly and adequately planned and budgeted for. See Appendix 3. D, management of local government equalization funds, 20% for capital projects. Cause of the query, Chair, updating of the valuation roll. Cause of the query, at the time of audit, the information on the rateable properties was incomplete and management was still in the process of collecting and reviewing the database for rateable properties. Action taken. Minutes were submitted to the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development to appoint the valuer. Rehabilitation of the ablution block. Cause of the query. Management had planned and budgeted to rehabilitate the ablution block at the main market under its 2023 budget. However, The said rehabilitation works could not commence due to a court injunction of encroachment on the plot where the ablution block was built. Action taken following the settlement of the court case in October 2024, management has since started procuring materials towards the rehabilitation of the ablution block and works are underway. Remedial measures. Management will ensure that the projects are implemented timely. D. Operational matters, lack of market ablution block. Cause of the query. Management wishes to acknowledge the auditor's observation and wish to state that the council had planned and budgeted to rehabilitate the ablution block at the main market under its 2023 budget. However, the said rehabilitation works could not commence due to a court injunction of encroachment on the plot where the ablution block was built. Action taken. Management wishes to state that the council has since provided alternative waterborne toilets close to Mungwi main market, a short-term measure to provide sanitation facilities to the marketeers. See Appendix 5. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that all the markets in the district have functional ablution blocks. Part B, cross-cutting audit findings. Appendix 1, audit opinion. Remedial measure, Chair. Management wishes to state that it will endeavor to produce financial statements that gives a true and fair view of operations and state of affairs. See Appendix 6.
You can skip Appendix 2. You've already dealt with this query, and go to page 24. Appendix
you, Chair.
22, failure to maintain council property.
Thank you, Chair. Failure to maintain council properties. Cause of the query. Management acknowledges the author's observation and wishes to state that failure to maintain the above stated council properties was as a result of inadequate financial resources, as the council could not maintain and rehabilitate the said properties under its 2023-2024 financial year. Action taken. Management has since planned and budgeted to maintain and rehabilitate the mentioned properties in its 2025 budget. See Appendix 7. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that maintenance and rehabilitation of all council properties are adequately planned and budgeted for. Appendix 23, poor management of waste. Cause of the query. Management wishes to acknowledge the finding of the auditor. The cause of query was that at the time of audit, the management had not procured waste bins due to inadequate resources for waste management. Action taken. Management has managed to procure and install 20 waste bins in markets and has increased the frequency of waste collection. See Appendix 9. Remedial measure. Management to provide waste bins in all the strategic areas of the community and raise awareness about the importance of proper waste disposal. Appendix 24, failure to establish and maintain cemeteries. Cause of the query. Management wishes to acknowledge the author's observation and wish to state that failure to establish and maintain the cemeteries is due to lack of land for setting up a council cemetery. Action taken. Management has made provisions in the integrated development plan and has engaged the local traditional leadership to lobby for land to establish the cemetery. Remedial measure. Management will ensure that the cemetery is established and maintained. Appendix 25, Chair, failure to develop an integrated development plan. Cause of the query. Management wishes to acknowledge the findings of the auditors and wishes to state that during the time of audit, management was in the final stage of developing an integrated development plan. The delay was attributed to inadequate financial resources to develop the document. Action taken, Chair. Management has managed to develop the IDP. See Appendix 10. Remedial measure. Management will ensure to lobby for financial resources with cooperating partners and the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development to develop similar documents in time. Appendix 28, failure to settle statutory and other obligations. Cause of the query, Chair. Management wishes to acknowledge the auditor's observation and wishes to report that non-payment of statutory obligations was due to financial challenges that the council was facing, as local government equalization fund was inadequate to settle all outstanding statutory obligations. Management has so far remitted statutory obligations amounting to 2,861,377 kwacha 19 ngwe towards obligations. 7. Your measure, management will adhere to a payment plan in order to ensure that remittances of the current statutory contributions is consistent. Appendix 29, failure to settle staff obligations. Cause of the query, Chair. Management wishes to acknowledge the auditor's observation and wishes to report that non-payment of statutory obligations was due to financial challenges that the council was facing, as local government equalization fund was inadequate to settle all outstanding statutory obligations. Action taken. Management has so far remitted statutory obligations amounting to 212,983 kwacha towards the staff obligations. See Appendix 12. Remedial measure. Management will adhere to a payment plan in order to ensure that remittances of the current staff obligation is consistent. Appendix 31. Management of Local Government Equalization Fund. Cause of the query, Chair. Management wishes to acknowledge the auditor's observation and wishes to report that at the closing of the year 2023, Council had spent a total sum of 2,330,709 kwacha, leaving the balance of 931,251 kwacha for capital projects. Action taken. The management has spent all the funds under 20% capital projects. See Appendix 13. Remedial measure, Chair. Management will ensure that capital projects are implemented in time. Appendix 33, failure to establish firefighting services. Cause of the query, Chair. Management acknowledges the auditor's observation and wish to state that the recruitment of firefighters was suspended until further notice by the Local Government Service Commission as guided in the letter dated 29th August 2023 with reference number LOGSC/101/4. Action taken. Management has made provision in 2025 budget for the recruitment of fire officers and we have procured fire extinguishers. See Appendix 14. Remedial measure, Chair. Management will ensure that firefighting services are established. Chair, I wish to submit my clarification to the cited queries and assurance to the committee that the remedial measures to the queries for Mungwi Town Council will be adhered to. I thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. Now invite points of clarifications from the honorable members of parliament. We can start with Honorable Pavuma.
Thank you very much, Chair. May I draw the committee to page 27.
Page 27.
Query, failure to settle statutory obligations. On the action taken, they have told us that management has so far limited obligations amounting to 2,861,377 towards the statutory obligation, Chair. And they've referred us to Appendix 11 as to where their evidence is seated. Appendix 11, which is L in this document. With your indulgence, Chair, allow me to combine this query with the one appearing on page 28 and 29. failure to settle staff obligations, and the failure to manage local government equalization fund. These three queries.
Go ahead, please.
On page 29, the evidence is on appendix 13, and on the staff obligation on page 28, the evidence is on appendix 12. All the evidence, Chair, on these three appendices with regards to these funds that have been mentioned. CS and his director, finance, the DF, just sat in the office, started typing the ledgers for financials and the ledgers for the property without attaching any payment voucher, any bank statement to that effect. They even file as evidence to this committee. CS and your DF, where is the evidence to show that indeed you had spent these funds on stated obligations, staff obligations, and the local government equalization fund? Where is the evidence? Because what you have presented, this is very empty. You just sat in the office, then started typing. Where is the evidence to show? Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you so much. Yes, you may respond. If Director of Finance has the answer, you can pass the question to him.
Thank you, Chair. With your permission, I wish to invite the Director of Finance to come in.
Director of Finance.
Thank you, Chair. I think we just made we did not attach the payment voucher. We have just acknowledged that the payment voucher was not attached, but the this
Chair, can the DF speak up? People are listening out there. Do your mic.
Thank you, Chair. I wish to recognize that Mungwi did not attach the payment voucher to this.
Honorable Mwene. Then Honorable
Chair,
Lunda.
I think we are finding it a problem to deal with Mungwi. I've also gone through all the questions I want to ask as well. I've got no evidence. For example, you go to page 22. On appendix 2, budget funding and the expenditure, there is that. Let me just take an illustration of on unspent funds. You then go to page 23. That's where they are making this explanation to say the unspent funds at the time of audit amounting to 7,202,277 kwacha were balances towards committed capital projects of 20% of the local government equalization fund on Mungwi Modern Market, Trarad projects, Ilafia Rest House, Electoral Commission funds, and the General Operation funds. Now, Chair, they haven't explained further whether these funds have now been spent on the same projects. 1, 2, on whether these projects have been finished, and 3, on whether the money is still sitting in the account. 4, there is no pictorial evidence of these projects. I have gone to appendix 1. I haven't found anything, even when the appendix 1 is so bulk, Chair, that it's even hard to find the attachments. But I've gone through there. There is no pictorial evidence to all these expenditures, if at all they made. In the same vein, Chair, on page 29, you look at appendix 31. CS, go there. You find this 2,330,000, which is you are saying on your action taken that the management has spent all the funds under 20% of capital project. You are again asking us to go to Appendix 13. Chair, when you go to Appendix 13, there is nothing. What has been spent on what has been spent by the council? You go to Appendix 13, Chair, they just are saying actual statement, ledgers and so on. The ledgers same as Honorable Kalowo is stating. I just sat in the office and typed this this particular ledger. There's no evidence. What have you spent these funds on? Chair, your committee is finding it very hard to try to understand what this your council, Mungwi council, is bringing before your committee, because we are not seeing any tangible evidence here on these very important matters. I submit, Chair. Maybe they have evidence to this. They can provide.
Chair, it's quite sad when you look at the time we started, interacting with the local authorities. It was on the 20th of January. Today, it's almost a month. What's the date today? 17th or 18th. It's almost a month from the time we started interacting, which has given the other councils enough time to learn what we are talking about here. So to have a council that we want to bring a ledger, there is no evidence of transfer of funds, there is no payment voucher. These are very important documents that no one will deny if the bank transferred the money to another account or for payments. We quickly believe that's why we need those, and then you have the payment voucher, which gives us the activity that was being carried out. Just like my colleague is lamenting here, Honorable Mwene, and the Honorable Perfume Kalowo. If you went to page 20, Chairperson, they are referring us to Appendix 25. There is nothing. There is incomplete 2 projects. One is for the market ablution block. The only payment that we are going to find, even the transfer of funds, bank transfer, is 2,100 kwacha, which was used for loading and offloading the blocks. And in their narration, they say works are underway. No other materials, no cement, no what, but the works are underway. No pictorial evidence, no payment voucher, no transfers of the funds for the other materials that are supposed to be used for that project. So that's what I'm saying. These people had enough time to watch how we are interacting with. So when you come with this, how would you call a blank report, how do you want us to proceed? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honorable Dr. Manza.
Thank you, Chair. Just on the same, actually. For me, what I would do is just to give examples of the presentation which is unsupported. Page 20, page 29. Yeah, page 29 will tell us to say the unspent funds, which leaves a balance of 931,251 for capital projects. The management has spent all the funds under 20% capital project. That's the action taken. Then now we are referred to Appendix 13, where we should see how the funds are spent. Now if you go to Appendix 13, you will just see a table of so on table it's just a ledger, just a list of projects. There are 13 projects, and it's just showing the total amount of money, 3,261,000. Now, out of these, which projects have been completed? so that we account for the 931,000, because in the original statement they say the from the unspent funds that the auditors found of 3,261,960, they have already spent 2,330,709, leaving a balance of 931. Okay, we're just concerned with that balance. Now we are taken to Appendix 13. Appendix 13 is just a table that was just typed. Then the most important and very interesting one is if you go to page 6. Page 6, this is a council that was found with quite a lot of money as unspent. Many councils have been at least 1 million and below, or 1 million to 2 million. But Mungwi Town Council had the balance unspent funds from the preamble, which you can see on page 2, where it's just summary. As at 31st December 2023, amounts totaling to 13,744,822 had been spent, leaving a balance of 7,202,277. So this is a very, an eye-opener to check what happened to have all these funds in their account. And they've gone further to explain how which is on page 6. On page 6 you will see that the list, I added all these numbers, actually they come to that amount. But the biggest one that should catch the eyes of anybody is the Mungwi Modern Market. Mungwi Modern Market is, the cost is 6,163,629. These funds committed towards the construction of this Mungwi market. Mungwi Modern Market, just at a glance now, you go to Appendix 1, there's a ledger showing that they have paid the budget is 8 million kwacha, above what is reported in the main is 8 million kwacha. Then you go to, and even this ledger, it has no supporting financial documents. There is an advance payment of 2 million. So 2 million, normally an advance payment should be around 25%. So 2 million, the contractor was already paid. And then the next certificate, he got 4 million. No IPCs whatsoever to, also even a picture of the same Mungwi market. Then, more serious, you go on the same Appendix 1, there's a contract document. There's a contract document for Mungwi Modern Market. The contract sum, which is there, is 10,550,074, which is signed. Of course, I understand the history. This Mungwi Modern Market, this is maybe phase 2 or something like this. But we are just concerned with the phase whose money is spent from the 2023 budget. So the contract is 10 million. Whilst in your explanation on how you demolished the 7 million, you are saying 6 million. And then the ledger is saying 8 million. What is the exact cost of Mungwi Modern Market? And at what stage is this Mungwi Modern Market, when I can see that payments have been done almost 100%? And these are irregular payments because they are actually violating contract rules. Advance payment is way above the threshold, and so the evidence don't even speak to each other.
Thank you very much, Chair. To further demonstrate, Chair, that your witness is suffering financial transparency, let's go to page 25. This is Appendix 23, poor management of waste. On the action taken, Chair, they are telling us that they've procured 20 waste bins, and they've referred us to Appendix 9, which is HI, I think, in this matter. And when you check Appendix 9, is a report from themselves. They just start typing on there, installation of waste bins. Also pictures, I don't know if they took them in Rusak on their way back, coming here. I don't know, because there's no evidence showing that these waste bins are in Mungwi. And where they procured from, I don't know if there were no receipts, there was no payment voucher, no bank transfer. So even here, there is no evidence. Chair, I want to see where are the payment vouchers or any documents relating to the procurement of these 20 waste bins, so that we know that truly these pictures were taken from Mungu after you had installed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. CS, you may respond to the concerns.
Thank you very much, Chair. On the issue of the Mungwi modern market, the contract was signed between the contractor and our ministry headquarters, and what was remitted to our local authority was 2 million, which has since been 8 million, sorry, 8 million, which has since been exhausted. The other balance, I think, is supposed to be handled by our ministry headquarters. In terms of the status, probably with your permission, I can invite Director Engineering to shed more light. But in terms of supporting evidence, yes, I totally agree that the permanent vouchers are not there. But we've come with them, the original copies are there. We started photocopying, but we had a challenge in terms of the machine. But we have the original copies. So apologies for the omission, Chair. If permitted, we can avail them to your committee.
Most of the queries, we have not provided evidence. And to catch us, to tell us that you've come with the bank statements which you are photocopying, I don't think I will accept that. There's a query on the waste bins. You bought 20 waste bins. Where is the receipt for the waste bins?
Chair, we have equally come with the original payment voucher, and I believe the receipt is there, isn't it? Yes.
Okay, since you seem to have the documents that we are looking for, we'll give you another day this week to reorganize your reports in the state that your report is presented to us. It's unacceptable and unadmissible. You know, and you've been following these proceedings, and this is not the first time that you appear in this committee. So we will not accept documents that are going to be submitted here. We would want you to do a good report. So you liaise with Secretariat. Since you are already here, we may give you maybe a day, either Thursday or Friday, to give you time to do your report nicely. With that said, I wish to uplift the immunity that was you, so that you could speak areas. But when financials and spent funds, and you're saying you've spent all of the money, 7 million kwacha, we want to see, yes, you've done the ledger. What is the status of the project? The payment vouchers, the bank statement, and photos of the actual final product, so that we know that indeed monies went to the intended project. You will not just cook up a ledger and present that as an evidence to this committee. No, that is unacceptable. So having said that, Town Clerk, you can go and redo your report. You work with Secretariat. Where you are not sure, they will guide you. I wish to end our session officially. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chair.
Parliament Television. You're still watching the committee, and this is Local Government Accounts Committee interacting with Mungwi Town Council. And going by the remarks that has been made by the chairperson, the Mungwi Town Council has been asked to resubmit. They should first of all consult with Secretariat and see when they can make the submission. Should be Thursday or Friday there. So according to ending remarks by the chairperson and the entire committee, it says that the financial and administrative inefficiencies in Mungwi Town Council has highlighted in the Auditor General's report raised a serious concern, and some of the key issues raised in that report, a deficit of 469,000 due to poor property rate, compliance and encroachment issues. And in conclusion, the committee has observed that Mungwi Town Council must prioritize financial discipline, infrastructure maintenance, and enhanced service delivery, strengthening revenue collection and ensuring accountability, and this will be crucial for its operations efficiency. So that's the council that we've just been watching, presenting, making their submission. Still to come later in the afternoon after lunch break, we have the Mbala Municipal Council. Later on, we expect to end the day with Mpulungu Town Council. Earlier on, we had the local authority from Porokoso that made the submission. My name is Paul Sentendov on behalf of Jason Manda and Chola Kauma. These are the two sign language interpreters that we have, and the entire production crew. Join us at 14:30 when the Committee on Local Government Accounts reconvenes. Remember, they are receiving submissions from various local authorities dotted across the country. This is Parliament Television. Those of you that are following us on our social platforms, these are YouTube platform, indeed not forgetting the Facebook page, that's the National Assembly of Zambia. Have a fantastic afternoon. Remember, we're back at 14:30.
Parliament is open to members of the general public who may wish to undertake familiarization tours of Parliament buildings, either in groups or as individuals, or to attend sittings of the House or parliamentary committees. All those wishing to visit Parliament can either write to the Clerk of the National Assembly of Zambia or simply come to Parliament buildings. Upon arrival at Parliament buildings, visitors are required to identify themselves. A passport or national registration card is required for identification purposes. All visitors to parliamentary premises are required to wear smart attire, either office or casual wear. Before gaining access to the galleries, all visitors are oriented and issued with passes by the Security Department at the Media and Visitors Center. Those whom permission is granted to sit in the galleries will be ushered to the appropriate galleries by protocol officers. Furthermore, visitors are not allowed to take with them into the galleries such articles as walking sticks, umbrellas, briefcases or parcels of any type, newspapers, magazines or cell phones. All such articles must be deposited at the reception desk. Visitors to the galleries are given copies of the order paper which shows the order in which the business of that particular day would be taken. You can follow all parliamentary sessions and committee sittings on GoTV Channel 28, Topstar Channel 5, DSTV channel 272, Parliament Radio, or like the National Assembly of Zambia Facebook page.
Her Honor, the Vice President's question time.
Questions for oral answer understanding order number 76.
For a matter to be admitted, it has to be of recent occurrence.
Continue watching Parliament TV, a channel dedicated to bring Parliament closer to you.